Hello. Welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Virgo weekly money and career reading from September 15th to the 21st, 2025. Virgos, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Virgo's weekly money and career, September 15th to the 21st, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout on the Hear Out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading or just empowering yourself, bringing in these positive energies. You can put the magic word down below in the comments section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of September. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? What is the message here for the sign of Virgo for this upcoming week? Virgo money and career, September 15th to the 21st. Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? What are the messages here for the sign of Virgo? What do we need to know here for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money and career, September 15th to the 21st? What are the messages? What is the root of the matter? What do we need to know for this upcoming week for the sign of Virgo? One more card or no? Nope. Okay. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we got. Seven of Wands. Four of Swords. Seven of Cups. The Lovers, Ace of Swords, the Star card, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, beautiful, Virgo, and the World card. Oh my goodness. Pretty amazing cards here, Virgo. Okay. So you're standing your ground on an idea, on a financial idea, or you're standing your ground, you're defending your position, your business position, or your idea, or your financial position. Standing your ground, maybe in something very competitive, or standing your ground within pressure. Maybe you have a lot of pressure in your job, maybe you have a lot of pressure in your business, maybe it's very competitive, but you're standing tall and you're standing your ground. You're really in a strong place right now. So if it has been difficult, if you have been disillusioned, if there, certain agreements or business agreements or jobs or people you trusted and that didn't work out, right? Or you've had challenges, or you've had obstacles. It does feel like there was a little bit of scam somewhere, or someone just, it was a little bit of smoke and mirrors in that past with that person, or in a past business situation, or maybe someone promised you something, or right, whatever. But it feels like you are just standing tall and standing in your position no matter what the pressure is, no matter what the competition is. For you, it's all about integrity. It's all about who you are, how you are making a decision. Now, this can be also in a partnership. Doesn't have to be with the lovers, right? But it's, you know, a business partnership or a deal you made with another person or another company, or negotiations that went on, or meetings, interviews, communication under pressure, and competing with a lot of other people or a lot of other businesses, right? So the lovers here is a decision you're making, a very important decision you're making, to either take a different direction or finally understand, get clarity on what is going on or what you want to make happen, or clarity on your decision or the truth about something. There's a real breakthrough here. And this decision is really a declaration of who you choose to become or who you want to be in this business against your competitors, or who you are under pressure and how you shine and really make things happen. Your decision here, your business, financial, money, job decision here, it can also be within a school where it's highly competitive to get into a program or to get into a school. You're standing your ground, you're in a really good place. But the decision here, it's almost like it's a breakthrough. It's a moment of clarity where you are, you know, clear on your choice, but it's also consistent with your values, with your belief system. There's a lot of integrity in this decision, a lot of time put in to, you know, you want people to see you for who you are in your business, and you're not going to tolerate any nonsense or any BS. And if you've been disillusioned, you're like, I don't do business that way, or I don't want to work with you, or, you know, this is not a way I work, and this is not where I want to be right now in my career path. And so this decision is like a conscious choice with inner alignment with both value and action. You know, both value and action are becoming in harmony within you. And maybe, you know, maybe it's just this disillusion with that person, job, company, whatever, that sort of put you back in alignment with what you truly want and what your career represents for you, and your job or your idea or what you're developing. Because and there's a certain hope that comes back, in that you're going to reach that goal no matter what. You're going to make it happen no matter what. You're going to be successful no matter what. And it's happening. It's going to happen. So even if you have had, you know, a few trips along the way or obstacles along the way, here comes the star to sort of clear the way for you, to say that this is the right way to go. This is who you are, and this is how you are going to move forward. And it's also giving you an emotional balance, an emotional balance and flow. So there's a certain openness to creativity here, moving forward, following your heart, following your passion. But it's also openness to vulnerability. Maybe you sort of closed yourself off within the competition, or closed yourself off, you know, under pressure within that job, within that business. Here, you're ready to trust again. You're ready to shine again. You're ready to share your ideas, to develop your ideas, to be creative. So the star brings a sort of sense of emotional serenity, that it doesn't mean that everything's perfect, right? But it does put you in a certain quiet confidence that things are going to be okay. And this choice is bringing back that emotional and creative flow. So be kind to yourself. If you're still going through pressure and, you know, stress, be kind to yourself. You're learning to value yourself. So this is a genuine healing, not a forced positivity. It's a genuine healing. And with the Nine of Cups, it just confirms that you're content. You're going to reach this sort of financial comfort and satisfaction to enjoy the fruits of your labor, coupled with the Ten of Cups, right? The Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, where this is bringing you family stability and family financial stability. And you can help others financially, share your money, or share with others that might be in need, or just reaching that financial stability within your family that brings back, that harmony in your life. So this can be long-term investments that are paying off, or you finally being able to share your wealth, from long-term investments, or from this job, or from this business, to bring, to that will support a harmonious life, and a harmonious life with your family, whatever family is for you. It's different for each and every one. And the Ten of Pentacles as well. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Again, celebrating wealth, celebrating money, celebrating also a family financial legacy. Maybe it's real estate. Maybe it's long-term financial security. Maybe you're finally bringing it in and it's bringing you financial stability in your home, but it's long-term, and it feels like it's going to be long-term. And coupled again, tripled, quadrupled with the World card, pulling it all together successfully, and sort of mastering everything you learned up to now, everything you worked on up to now, the trials and errors, what went wrong, what went right, the people you trusted that you don't trust anymore, everything sort of being integrated and understood to bring that into a full circle. It's a completion through experience, through learning, through reflection, that sort of all these thoughts is coming together in a very clear and whole understanding that all the pieces are fitting now. So this represents the big picture for you. There's that goal you've had, your business, or that job you wanted in that company, or that project that you're developing, or the side hustle becoming, your main source of income. It's a big shift. I mean, it's not a shift, it's a big accomplishment to bring it all together and to finally have that financial balance after tricky times, maybe. So this is an idea that you've had in your mind that has traveled, that you've questioned, that you've learned, that, again, trial and error. And your idea now is part of something bigger, seeing your place in the business, seeing your purpose, seeing this path, this real, this career path that sometimes you have doubted. And it's a greater pattern than that. It's professionally, socially, culturally, positioning yourself within the world. And your ideas are part of something much larger. Everything you've worked on, this creativity, this is something for the bigger picture. It's a completion, not an end, right? If you're feeling not quite there yet, it's a doorway to something so much bigger. Beautiful, beautiful Virgo, beautiful. 59% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed or haven't subscribed yet, or, thank you for considering subscribing. It takes 1 second. It doesn't cost you anything. Click the subscribe button. It makes a huge difference for small channels to be able to grow. So the same way you want to grow in your career, I would like to grow in this channel. And it has been sort of stagnating for the last year, and I'm just seeing things move forward. So thank you so much for considering subscribing. And if you have been supporting this channel, I have been subscribed even from the get-go, and everyone along the way that has been here and sharing their stories, sharing their energies, thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me, and it really, really helps us move forward, reach new people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Gratitude to each and every one that has subscribed, that has supported, and anybody that's just popping in and wondering what this channel is. Yes, it's a money and career channel. We focus on money and career readings. These are weekly readings, every week, every sign. So thank you for supporting so I can continue to deliver these readings. And huge, huge shout out to the amazing members of this channel. Without you, you know, this channel probably wouldn't exist anymore. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Gratitude, gratitude to you. All right, let's keep going here. Oh, there's one card that just came out. Two cards, two of wands without two of wands and 8 of pentacles. You've been planning, you've been preparing. A lot of discussions, a lot of communications, very, very committed to the job, to the business, to the project, whatever you're embracing, whatever your path is, you've been very, very committed to that. And I feel like there's progress forward. There can be a joint venture. You can be maybe working, you know, with a partnership or a partner or other people. But I feel like here, this is something that you have planned, right? This is your next big move. And again, we have this financial decision regarding expansion of your career, expansion of your job, expansion of your business, your project, your idea. Maybe you're relocating, maybe you're traveling, or, you know, but this is definitely investing in your future, your legacy, and long-term financial stability. All right, what is this Ace of Swords here for Virgo? Am I taking these? Okay. Finding emotional stability as well. You might be working with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but definitely this clarity, this breakthrough to emotional stability and financial stability. And your family is very important. Here we have an Aries, a father figure, or someone you're working with, or your boss maybe. Or this is just you now taking charge and letting go the financial difficulties, letting go the difficult moments, and moving into something much smoother. I feel like here this is you, this Emperor, taking charge. It can be someone around you, your boss, or a father figure, or a powerful person, a leader. But for me, this is you taking charge, setting boundaries, setting boundaries in your business and the people you work with, the people you're working with. Maybe you had to after, you know, disillusions or people you don't trust anymore. So this is you also setting up a financial structure, or very disciplined, financially disciplined in creating this, in building this, whatever it is. Comment down below. Let me know what this is all about. You are an authority in the business, or you are starting to be an authority in the business. And, you know, this is bringing stable income. This can also be you in a job now that's very corporate or very administrative or very, you know, or government, and now you have a solid income in a structure, an institution, something very ruled, regulated. It doesn't have to be that. I mean, or maybe you're now in a managerial position, and maybe you're in a leadership position if it's not your business, and you're making, you know, a stable income that really is bringing, you know, bringing that comfort for you and your family. Again, long-term planning. This is all long-term. So whatever you are working on, it's a long-term goal, long-term plan, your legacy, your future, your business, the job, the responsibilities, taking on a job with more responsibilities, bossing up, getting a managerial, whatever, right? It can be all of that. All right, but you are following your heart on this. This is something that's important to you, and you are following not only your gut feeling, but, you know, as you navigated uncertainties or things that weren't okay for you, you're really coming around in an amazing way. Am I taking more cards? I don't know if I have to take more cards. All right, the World card, the World card. Or what is this all about? The Knight of Cups? Okay, Knight of Cups. One card on the Knight of Cups, please. Yeah, financial independence. Making that choice, being comfortable with your choice is about, again, long-term financial stability, but becoming financially independent, most importantly. And one more card on the World, please. One more card on the World. It is a wish coming true. There's a lot of empathy. There's a lot of emotions going on here. It can be that you have around you a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It doesn't have to be that. That's listening, that's there for you. Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. Integrity, but also a lot of empathy. It's interesting because these are two opposite energies. One is based on matter of fact, truth, integrity, not involving emotions when we do make decisions, financial decisions or business or job decisions, and really separating the emotions from the facts, and not getting involved in drama. And then on the other side, you have a very, very emotional, empathic person. That's the perfect person that you can talk to, that will listen to you, that will be by your side, you know, to accompany you when you need to speak and when you need to talk. These can be two different people around you. These can be people in your family, in your close proximity, friend, family, coworkers, people around surrounding you. But it can be also you understanding, completing a cycle, understanding when it's facts only and when to include, emotions. Not that the two don't go together, but sometimes when we make financial decisions or we're discussing or negotiating a contract, or we're competing, trying to get that job, and getting that interview, trying to develop a business and get loans and get the contracts, or go to banks, administrative papers and things like that, and get a structure up and going, a business up and going, trying to make money, whatever it is. There are moments where we just have to stick to the facts, and we cannot bring in emotion or drama, however it is. If we have someone in front of us that we don't like, or we don't like the way they talk, or we feel like they're sort of condescending, or we don't like their reactions or their answers or the way they're treating us, as long as it's not, of course, if it's disrespectful, yes. But if it's just their demeanor and they're not particularly friendly or warm, that's okay. That's okay. If they get the job done, if they give you the answer or give you the papers or have the conversation or an interview, a meeting with you, you don't like them, that's okay. That's okay. You're not going to like everybody. Not everybody is warm and fuzzy, right? And not everybody is friendly, and not everybody's going to be your friend. So that's the lesson here is to separate the facts from the emotions. If it's you. If it's not you, these are really different people surrounding you that you're working with, and that have helped you accomplish something pretty amazing. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road, Virgos. One last message for the road. If you're interested in getting a tarot reading, we do live tarot readings every Sunday, 12 noon, Monday and or Friday, 7 p.m. or earlier, depending on my schedule. So I announce every time, but I'm coming into a heavier schedule. I'm trying to keep those three lives up. and I'll figure it out along the way because my schedule is heavy. I do have multiple jobs. This is not my main job. This is just something I really, really enjoy and find important to get messages out. So yes, so I have 3 lives. And if you're interested in getting a tarot reading, you can join membership, $5, $10, $20 tier. If that's something you've been thinking of or you're interested in or you never did it before, join us during the live. Click membership. You can cancel whenever you want, but to get a tarot reading, you have to be a member. These are real tarot readings. You can ask any question you want. You don't have to ask a money and career reading. It can be a personal question, love, family dynamic, things you need to figure out, things, you know, that you feel are fishy and you want to find clarity on, whatever it is. These are real tarot readings and we dive all in. So thank you. So the only readings I don't do are health readings. I am not a doctor, so that is not for me to tell. But everything else is open and you can ask whatever you want. All right, let's see what if there's one last message for the road. Virgos, one last message for the road. Yeah, take a breather, take a rest after you know, obstacles and challenges. And again, the 10 of Cups, family, harmony. Again, the King of Cups, finding that emotional stability, emotional maturity, and letting go everything that has been on your shoulders, letting go the pressure, but also letting go the things that haven't served you and that are not serving you and that sort of blocked you. Whatever it is, whether it's you personally, emotionally, things that you've been dragging on, and we all have baggage and we all drag baggage through our life, through our path, and that's how sometimes the emotions come into our job and come into our psyche when we are, you know, working with other people and we get stressed and overwhelmed, and that's when the anxiety kicks in. Let it go. Let it go. If you have things that, you know, that you're resentful of, or just things you haven't processed yet, or, you know, bad decisions, or just complicated situations, problems, you know, these are moving forward. You are moving forward towards your goal. All the pieces are coming together, but it's also important to let go what really is not going to serve you anymore. I always say, you know, put it on the shelf, close the door, turn the key, lock the door, let it go. It's not that it didn't happen. It's not that it's not your life. It's not that it doesn't exist anymore. It's just that it's not going to serve you right now. It's just going to block your energy to be able to move forward successfully. And take your time. Balance and patience are most important to connect with the right people and the right energies. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for sharing your energies, sharing your journeys. Gratitude to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word is magic. Magic. That's just came straight out. You're doing your magic. You are magic, Virgo. So magic will be the magic word to put down below in the comments section if you wish to put your name in the hat for a free reading or just empower yourself to move forward on these positive energies. Thank you so much for watching, Virgos. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.